question, okay. My name's Jessica, I'm 23 years old.
My name is Tamara, and I'm 23 years old.
My name is Alexander Raymond Henry Zidell, aka King Alex. I am 22 years old.
I'm Kira, I'm 23.
My name's Aliki, and I'm 22 years old.
My name is Nature. I am 23.
Hello, my name is Jenny. I am 23 years old.
I think that self-love is pretty much based on how you respect yourself.
It's just about accepting who you are, and I think that's a really difficult thing to do.
Be like as weird as you are, without worrying what people are gonna think.
It means to lift yourself up when you're low and get yourself up out of bed every day and look at yourself and accept all the differences that you have inside and out to everyone else, because nobody's the same.
Not depending on other people's love to feel positive.
It's conditioned that self-love is being able to look in the mirror and be happy with that when it's not, you know? Like being happy is one thing when you see your reflection, but like taking care of yourself is so important.
Not letting people's judgments affect you.
Self-love honestly comes from not just loving yourself, but really accepting yourself and understanding how to kind of give yourself that validation that you need instead of always looking for it from others.
Feeling good about yourself and not having any regrets.
Loving like every part of you, like how you look, how you think.
It takes a lot of time and effort to get there.
Not really, no, I wouldn't say so. I grew up in like a strict home with traditional parents from the Middle East, and a lot of their life was fighting for their freedom or fighting for like survival. They came like to Canada to start a life for themselves, and so for them self-love and like the stuff that's like emotional or stuff that builds your character isn't part of their first nature. They don't encourage that. They encourage like go to school, get your degree.
Growing up, you know, I wasn't exactly like everyone else around me. So trying to figure out who I was and accept that was really difficult for me, because as you can tell, I don't really look like the girl next door or the girl down the street. So that was really hard for me to kind of embrace being a different kind of person, but I was really lucky to have my mom, who was super supportive in me shopping in the boys section and never really like made me judge myself more than I already did.
Growing up, it was hard for me because I was never like, I wish someone had told me like love yourself, you know? I mean, I was bullied as a young, like in elementary. I might have been like 10, 11. And that like had a huge impact on my life. And I think that it took me a really, really long time to build up like self-confidence after that.
You know, I have this one memory of this one girl asking, we were going out one night and she said, oh, well, what are you wearing? And her mom was there and her mom's like, you don't ask her what she's wearing, you wear what's comfortable with you. And in that moment, I kind of reflected and be like, oh yeah, this is a competition then. But like, you're making this a competition between us because you want to get to my level. Because obviously in your mind, I'm maybe at a level higher than you and you want to get there, but you're my friend, I don't really care what you wear what's comfortable, you know? It was hard growing up.
I went through high school and I was bullied. I was a swimmer for 12 years and I was competitive and I was training for the Olympics, and then I got injured and I just kept eating the same way. You know, I was eating like something like 5,000 calories a day. I'm like 100 pounds, so I was pretty overweight by the end of it, and people was making fun of me. In high school, you know, that's not good. You go home thinking and you're like, well, you know, do I like the way I look? You're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're like, I don't like the way I look. I didn't always look like this. I think we want people to kind of be like, whichever way you are, that's the way you are. That's the way that you were made. That's the way that you show yourself. So be happy. It's beautiful. Like everyone is different. Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, I would think so.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely think so, and I think that's why there's so much hatred.
It comes a lot with everything that is hypersexualization, the advertisement, everything that is reality TV. You're trying always to find yourself within someone else. You're trying to look like someone else, and by looking at someone else and trying to be that person, you end up loving yourself, but it's false.
You know, there's a president-elect, Donald Trump, in the United States who is, you know, he's a bully, telling people that they can't be a certain way, that they can't be a certain religion, and people are growing up and looking at somebody like that as a leader, and that's not good for the kids, you know? I've heard so many stories and just people like ripping off people's hijabs, and you know, you go home after a day like that and that's traumatizing and you don't feel good about yourself. That's not what you want. You want to go home, you want everyone to love themselves, and you want everyone to love each other, you know? We're all the same, we're all human.
A lot to do with mainstream media. People look at these role models and these people that are presented to them all the time as, you know, that's what I'm supposed to be, that's how I need to fit in. And as a society, we're trying so hard to fit in.
I think it's fucked up, man.
But like, the truth of the matter is there is no fitting in, and everyone is entirely different from the next.
Oh, I don't know if I'm fully there yet.
Now more than ever. It wasn't always that way.
I would say that at this moment I do love myself. You know, looking in the mirror, looking at my outfit every morning, I'm telling myself, you know what, Alex, you look good. You look good, and I walk out the door and I'm confident about it, you know? For me, I'm still at a point in my life where I need people to sort of validate my decisions. I need that one person per day that says like, yo, your hat is really fresh today, or like, you're wearing a really dope shirt. You're wearing a really dope shirt. Thank you, God bless.
Right now is, I probably love myself the most than I ever have, and I'm feeling a lot more confident. And when you get that way, you let go of the people that bring you down because they're not worth it anymore, because you see it, you don't need those people. Because when you feel shitty about yourself and other people are treating you shit, you think that's okay. But once you get to that point where like, you know what, like I'm better than this, and those people are gone.
I will live the rest of my life to love myself as much as I possibly can, and to help other people love themselves too.
His life is hot.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah. I'm sweating.
So, what was your question again?
So yeah.
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 Good answer.
Okay.
Myself at a young age, but I had that support system.
The world is working against us!